It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And back to the line, all they'll allow. The defense wins the first skirmish of the night. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Easy. Route.
ETN again. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 16. Connects with feint. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right, let's go. Hot.
Lawrence in the pistol. Setting up the running back screen. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Heavy. Silver.
They'll try it left with ETN. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Walker on first down. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
30 left. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's ETN on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Red on red.
Running back sent in motion.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he gets him around 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the handoff, Allen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
70 range.
Throwing from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Simple dive up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. A give up the gut to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking to add to their advantage. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Caught by his back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On red. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Completed left side to Thomas. He's contained at the line for no gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 19. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. This throw is caught. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
11, add it. Red, 23. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now it's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Shudak is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Returning it from the 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They're on it. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.